Someone may ask, can you trade even and odd at the same time? Like, how do you do it? Like, you start by trading even. Once you make a loss, the robot switches to odd. Then the robot will continue trading odd until you make a loss. Once you make a loss, switches to even. It normally helps just in case the market changes as you execute your trades. At least the robot will actually shift to the other direction and you have very high chances of recovery. How do you do it? Just check out this. Someone may ask, is it possible to trade market like even odd? Like you trade even. Once you lose, the robot switches to odd. Once you make another loss, it switches to even. In case it's a win, it will continue trading even until you make another loss. Yes, it's very much possible. You just need to visit that is Airite Traders and go to that is the advanced Airite. Then we have this part for the switcher. And we have this robot we call the even odd switcher. So this robot will only switch the market the moment you make a loss. Yeah. So the robot will actually be trading even. Then the moment you make a loss, that's when this robot will shift and start trading. And start trading odd. So let me first of all refresh because I was just taking some other few trades there. Okay, so I just need to go to the advanced Airite. Then go to the switcher, then load even odd switcher. The only part that you need to set up is the global shared only. So just click the global shared, stop trading. I'm gonna set these to 4 consecutive losses like that. So that will act as my stop loss. The next thing that I need to set up is my target profit. So I'll just click here, select the target profits. Okay, can just do $100 and a stop loss of 300. Hope you can see that clearly. Yeah. Then the volatility, you can use whichever volatility that you want. I'll just use the default. But in case you want to switch the volatility, just click here and choose a different volatility. Then cancel the default like that. It's that simple. Then close that option. Then let's go to the risk manager. Let's go to the risk manager. And how do you go about it? So this is how you set up your stake. And there's a martingale. I'm gonna do a stake of 20. It's okay. And a martingale factor of 2. You don't need to do anything else. So these we have market 1, market 2. Market 1 is even, market 2 is odd. So the robot will be trading even. Then once you lose, it switches to odd. Once you make a recovery, it will continue trading odd. Once you make a loss, that's when it switches back to even. So the next thing you need to do is just click this start button and let's watch the game. So first trade is a win, second one is a win, third one is a loss. You can actually see it has just switched. Na hivyo ndo tu tuna hit TP. Yeah. Loss ingine ndo hiyo recovery, loss, recovered, good. Target profit hit. What else do you need in life? Check. We took 13 trades, 8 wins, just 5 losses. Just check. How did we do it? So this is even. Then we lost on even. The robot switched to odd. Next trade was on odd because it's a win. Then we lost on odd. So now the robot switched back to even. Then even. It's a loss, switch to odd, which is a loss, then switch back to even, and you can actually see the results. That's how we do it, man. Very simple. I don't know why you need to struggle with the trading. You can actually see we took 13 trades, 16 wins, and just 8 losses, yeah. And we closed at a profit. That is, we took 13 trades, 8 wins, 5 losses, and you can see we closed at a profit of $116 US. Yeah. So to actually backtest this, all you need to do is just get on your browser and just search for Airite Traders like that. Airite Traders like that. Then just search, and here it is. It's actually the first one. Alternative, you can just open that is airitretraders.co.ke like that. In case you want to join Airite Traders community, just click this icon, this message icon there. Then you can join our WhatsApp channel or Telegram channel. Those 2 platforms are very much important. So you're gonna make some money. In case you still want to trade the same way that, but now on a different market like rise and fall, you just click here and load this robot we call rise and fall switcher. So the robot will be trading rise. Once you make a loss, switches to fall, evo. So just like even on. I'll also create that is over under switcher, which will be trading over 4. Once you make a loss, switches to under 5. So you'll also find it here. We'll call it over under switcher. You can actually see. Just get on Airite Traders and back test everything. Sawa. Goodbye.